Hi guys, how we doing today? Welcome back to the Joy of Resin. We have another deep pour video today, although not a huge piece. So we are making another tester, and then I have the next layer for Big Bob, and then since I know I'm going to have plenty of extra, I have also prepped a skull and dragon. That will be the last thing that I do today. So to start, all right, so I have put some feathers and some black vines in Bob, and I've got kind of a sunset thing going on, or at least that's the intention. So I'm going to add a couple of more drops of these darker alcohol inks in there, and then when I pour, those will go down in, and then when I get to where I want to be, I'm going to add some brighter colors. Everything is in my way. Okay, but first we need to make the test piece. So we have our bucket. Okay. Now we need to add some gold leaf. As soon as I remember where I put my tweezers, found them. Okay. Okay, break this up. So, frustratingly and thankfully, they have decided that we're not going to try drilling all the way through this piece to make connection points, because that was a lot of drilling. And it looked horrible. So we're going to make a new tester to see how things look. With different types of connection pieces. I have this one marked off at 3/4 of an inch, which is the thickness desired. I just need one more piece of leaf. Come here. Here, girl. Here, girl. Stuff is so delicate. Okay. There we go. I feel like I'm preparing a some kind of delicacy. Possibly an Asian dish or something with chopsticks. It's not an unreasonable thing to believe, right? All right, break this up. Nice big chunks. Okay. Alrighty. We're done with this. On to the heat. Okay, now we move on to Bob. The Bob only needs to be filled about another third of the way because I need the teeth mold to sit in here right about there. So I should come up to right around where those feathers are, honestly. All right, we have our alcohol ink already in there. This will spread it around. There's a lot of leftover resin. Okay. All right, so now we need some brighter colors, yellows and oranges, and there's the orange. Reds. Okay. Okay, that will do. Make sure my caps are all the way back on. And add just a little bit more to spread this out. Okay, that should bring Bob up to the level I need for the teeth. Oh, I feel weird. Okay. All right, now we have Dragon and Bob, but for this, I want to add color. So we're going with some of this, that deep black dye. And mixing in some chromatic gold. That'll work. All right, now, yeah, let me spritz this first. Okay. I just realized my bucket is all the way in the way of the camera, so let me switch real quick. Sorry. Oh, it's hard to control pours with this bucket. That is a beautiful color, though. Okay. Now to hopefully move this without spilling it. Oh, careful. Whew, made it. All right. Now I got a ton of leftovers. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna make some other shit. Oh, snake jar lid. There you are. And dragon egg. Oh, dragon jar lid. There you are. You've got all kinds of shit in you. And just in case there's enough left over, snake egg not jar. Okay. Should not have put that away. Okay. Normally I would take the time to paint these, but honestly that's a pretty cool color in and of itself, so I'm not gonna. Suck it. Alright, first we spritz. Alright, how much do we think I can get out of this? All three? Definitely not all three. Those guys building the house down the road are having a great time, and I support them. Not filling these up all the way because they're going to need a little squeeze. Okay. Slap it around. Great thing about doing deep pour for these pieces, even though they absolutely do not need it, is bubble control will be much easier. However, I do have to make sure I get underneath this lip. Okay. The egg jewelry box is done. Let's again giving some lip service. Okay, so all we got out of the rest of this was the lid for this dragon egg, which I'm not mad about, because that means I can actually paint the base as I would usually do before my next pour. So, yay! Happy little accidents. That man should have lived longer. All right. Oh, this is not going to be fun. All right, excuse me, Bob. And excuse me, Dragon and Bob. There are a couple. All right, wish me luck. Oh, gods. All of them. Oh boy. Okay. 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 Success. I only spilled a tiny little bit of that on myself, actually. So, for now, we're all done. And just in time for my chicken timer to go off. So, see you later, guys.